I'm clapping because I'm just so dang proud of myself. Because I did a Spawn video this Sunday, and you guys liked it. They liked it. Everybody liked it. That's a good thing. I did get an interesting comment about it, though, which was from Kelsey, who said, I hate that YouTubers feel like they have to explain themselves when they're sponsored. Like, you go, get your money. I mean, I don't feel like I was explaining myself as much as I was being honest and open about it, and I think that is the best way to handle anything, not just on YouTube, but communicate, be honest, instead of just being shifty behind closed doors. Be like, this is a company that is sponsoring this video, and also, I really like them. You might not notice, I don't do many brand deals at all on my channel. You rarely see them. I think I did like 3 towards the end of last year. I did like one with the glasses company with Dodie and Connie. I did another one with Groupon, which is a great company, and I really liked working with them with Dodie, and it's really fun. Most of the time I try and throw friends into Spawn videos because I feel like it makes it a bit easier. I feel like most of my content is much better when I'm with someone else. That's why I like doing collabs so much, because I'm able to bounce stuff off. People can groan at my terrible puns as opposed to me laugh at myself, which some of you find weird. Listen, I think I'm hilarious. But yeah, when it comes to companies that I work with or who I don't work with, I only work with companies that I know and or really like, or if that money's hella tight, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be really upfront about that. Like, I'd be really upfront about that because why not? What is the reason not to? I'm doing this for a living for some reason right now. Also, I'm getting a job really soon, by the way. What? Evan's gonna get a job again? I miss working. I honestly do. I really like it. And so I'm gonna be going to work again, and I think that'll be fun. Won't necessarily be full-time, but it'll be enough that it makes me feel productive in my day-to-day, and yeah. So any further sponsor video I do, I think you'll notice if I really like the company, because I will build them the heck up in the beginning about how much I like them. I've genuinely used Kayak for 7 years. The fact that they reached out to me is really cool. Like the other company, Groupon, that reached out to me, I was like, I've used you guys. That's really cool to me because it's a company that I already like and appreciate, liking my content, and we can have a nice synergy, as opposed to some random game app that just wants to use my audience because they're young and impressionable and love fun games and zany beasts. And personally, I don't like that. I don't, unless I really loved the game. Like, I've done an ad for an app before because I love the game, and I actually reached out to them and said, hey, do you want to sponsor me? I'm addicted to your terrible game. So that's a fun way to do sponsorships, in my opinion, is to only work with companies you like, and that way you guys at least will know if Evan's selling something, it should be good, right? I can trust what he says. He's not going to just throw some stupid app. That's what my thing is. I want to at least have, not even with just you, but with friends. I mean, imagine if you were just with a friend who was like, hey there, did you know you can sign up with Uber using this code right here? You'd be like, come on, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's weird. I don't know. All I want to do is be a bit more honest and transparent. So this comment, I was like, I get what you're going for here, but nothing wrong with a little bit of honesty. If you've just come to this video wondering what you're watching, in between my Sunday uploads, I like to upload a little video talking with you guys about what you've commented on the last video, almost like a conversation, furthering a conversation. I like the idea, so I think you did too. We're gonna keep talking. We got someone that said, will you do another math live stream? Do you really need one? I feel like exams are over, at least in the UK. I kept doing more right up until the GCSEs or whatever, so I feel like I don't really need to anymore, except for fun. I'd rather just do a nice live stream where I chat with you, not about math, right? So it's not necessarily as niche of a thing. So sometime, I'm hoping to do them every Tuesday, so check my Twitter when I'm doing them. I'm trying to do them on YouTube. I know YouNow exists, I know like Instagram exists. I'll do those spur of the moment, but for the most part, I'll try and keep them on YouTube so everyone can watch later. I know it's in the UK, but you should visit Scotland. I have visited Scotland on numerous occasions. I've been to Glasgow, I've been to Edinburgh, still have not been to the Granite City up north, Aberdeen. Sorry, Aberdeen. One day, I'll visit that city that's so far north. Listen, it's so expensive to travel in England or in the UK in general. If you live here, you know that. They privatized the trains, and now it costs me more money to visit Scotland or Wales than it does to visit Denmark or Germany. I can fly to Berlin for like £35 return. I can't get to Manchester for less than 100. Bullcrap. Bullcrap! But yeah, I would like to visit Scotland again in autumn when I went last time, and it's very pretty there. Spain is so beautiful, you should definitely go there next. I might be going for literally one day. I had somebody email me the other day, or email my manager, like, we want Evan to speak here for one day in Barcelona. And I was like, I pronounced it right? At Barcelona, that's how you pronounce it if you're from Barcelona, right? I don't actually know. I learned Spanish via Mexican Spanish. Either way, yeah, I hopefully will visit for a day. And then maybe some more in Madrid. Quite a new subscriber, didn't know you had a thing for Germany. I feel like I go on about it way too much, I'm gonna be honest. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, Evan's going on again about his visa. Wah, he likes German. That's one of those things that when you're passionate and excited about something, it's all you want to talk about. So I like talking about the fact that I'm learning the language because it excites me. It gives me my life purpose. I've just come back from 10 months in New Zealand and I really wanted to appreciate Germany more. I think that's so great about traveling. You have an amazing time exploring, but understand what makes home special. This is a great comment because it's one of those things where no matter how lame you personally think your hometown is and where you're from is, when you leave for an extended period of time, nothing feels quite as good as being back where you're from and eating the food that you're used to and just being around certain types of accents and people that you're used to. It's weird how you take that stuff for granted and how you really appreciate where you're from more. So I know everyone makes fun of New Jersey, and I think that's very apparent. I talk about New Jersey all the time because I'm very proud of where I'm from. It took me a while to get there, but moving to London, as much as I love London, I don't forget where I'm from, and I think that's important. If you come to Denmark again, come to our house in the middle of our street. I'm sorry. Your accent in German is adorable. Hey, I'm trying my best. Ich versuche meine Beste. I tried, right. Let's go to Portugal. Actually, I'm going there very soon as a part of a spawn deal on my travel channel. Sadly, I think it's just to Lisbon, though I'd love to visit Porto. I heard it's very important to visit both places. I worked with a lot of engineers from my last job who are all from Portugal, and they all spoke about the lovely sausages they have there. Don't know why, Portugal. You got good meats. I'd like to visit and try those meats in person. Definitely not gonna get the vegan views for this. You live in London, but the United Kingdom doesn't even make the top 5? Well, I live here, and the purpose of the video was to kind of promote love of other places, like your favorite places you've been. I know I'm American, and so England isn't really where I'm from, but it does feel that way right now. It does feel like my home, and so I really wanted to promote the fact that I love all these other destinations. Everyone knows I love London. I feel like that's obvious, so I didn't have to make a video going like, oh, look at you, British people, I love you, and they're like, oh, thanks. And another really cool thing about the comments in the video is that a lot of them came mostly from Europeans. I forget so many times when I'm making videos that I have a very large viewership of people that aren't just in England and America, because those seem to be the very vocal majority there. They're majority and they're very vocal. They're like, I'm in England, I'm in America. I do make videos about British versus American, but it's so cool to know that people all around Europe watch my videos, and then if I go to any country, I can meet so many of you. That just warms my little heart, alright? It's really nice. Is there really so much fascination for the Netherlands in the US and UK? Honestly, yeah, I feel like there really is. It's not necessarily about the drug culture there, but I feel like it's because everyone in America knows, you know, the UK, we know of France, we know of Germany, and the Netherlands is almost like this enigma where no one really knows much about it, but we know it's cool. We know they like to ride bikes, and there's always like slight weird news about it, and it's a place that people go, and you're like, oh, you went to the Netherlands? They've got good culture. I don't know, maybe that's just where I'm from, that the Netherlands is more of a ooh place. Where it's Paris, you're like, oh, that's cool. It's every American goes to see the Eiffel Tower. I mean, you go see Big Ben, you know, standard. But the Netherlands, it's a bit of a fine taste. Have you visited the other countries in the UK? Yes, I've visited all of them. I've been to Wales multiple times, mostly to Cardiff, but I've been to Caerphilly. I've also been to Scotland multiple times, and I've been to Belfast and Northern Ireland. I've visited all of them. It is a bit expensive to visit the latter two, so that's why I like going to Wales often. Also, I have a friend there, so we like to hang out. I'm supposed to be hanging out with her soon. I keep dropping plans because I'm busy. I'm a terrible friend. I'm sorry, Kim. It's a bike, not a cycle. Sorry, not sorry. That really bugged me. I would like you to look up in the dictionary the definition of the word synonym. Maybe I can do the synonym challenge, and you might understand. It's a freaking synonym, man. Calm your jets. Calm your jets. Why does nobody care about Finland? We have movements. What the frick is a movement? I don't know what a movement is. Is that little moo cow cartoon? I actually don't know. But I'll visit Helsinki or something one day. I actually would like to visit all the countries in Europe one day, especially up north where the beautiful northern lights are. Congrats on the sponsorship. Thanks, Viola. I'm glad I got sponsored. I made it. Thanks to you guys. I did it. You know, AdSense is low, but we made it together. Thanks. Appreciate that. Feeling sad in Sweden. Listen, Sweden. No, I love you. You're very pretty. You're one of the prettiest places I've been in autumn. It's a very pretty place. Just didn't make my top 5. You know, I only had 5. I could have just done like a top 15 and then just put all of them. Everyone had a little participation badge, but you know, I'm sorry. Hope you still welcome me back. I'm gonna need a compilation of times Evan has repeated parts of the video over and over and Luke's interruptions. Honestly, that was just 2 times. It's just coincidentally been 2 times in a row. And last time also had Connie. Sometimes when I try and say the line, I say it over and over and over and over. It's not scripted, but I know what I want to say, and so I want to say it the right way for the camera. Video editing is weird, and when you live with other people that know how it is, they could just hear the same thing over and over and over and over, and it gets annoying. I'm pretty sure Belgium will never be anyone's favorite country. It's kind of sad. It's kind of true. I don't know, just for me. I mean, I've been to Belgium. I've been to Ghent, Brussels, and Bruges. I combined Bruges and Brussels. We just can make a Bruges. I've been to those 3. it just felt like church country. There's just loads of churches, and it'd be like on TripAdvisor, what to do in Belgium? This church, that church, this church, cool. Not really. It was all right. It was. I mean, no offense to Tim or any of my Belgian friends. The chocolate's lit, right? By me saying lit, does that kill the word lit? Literally. You're legit one of the best YouTubers and deserve more recognition. Thanks. Give that little heart. It was really nice of you. Thanks. I try really hard. Please appreciate me. Poland's here. You're welcome there. I've been to the airport in Warsaw. It was all right. I Warsaw everything I needed to. I'll come back. One day. One day. When did he even start YouTube? Well, if you Google it, you'll find that YouTube started in around 2006, so that's when YouTube even started. If you spell my name wrong again, I'll fight you. Well, thank you very much for the lovely comments in my last video. I honestly do appreciate it so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for always being here for me. As much as I'm there for you, it sounds really lame, but it's true. Thanks. I'm gonna make myself some spaghetti. Thank you for watching. If you want to see another funny video I've made, hopefully, it's right here. You can click that. It's a good one. And, you know, do what you want to do. Live your life. I love you. See you guys later. Goodbye.